think you know me.
And the opponent, Lita and Ed.
There's the reversal!
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know quite right.
He reversed it! I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. This is going to be an undisputed match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. Well, there's a big difference between seeing a monster in a movie and knowing that a real-life monster like Kane is walking the earth.
I don't understand how these fans can boot.
No! How could the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling.
What a counter! He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest, and as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot? Oh, would you look at this. Talk about arrogant. It's sick.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win. He's going for the cover, JR. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this? Look at this. He's going for it.
Stone Cold Stunner! Stone Cold Stunner! Can you believe it? Here it comes! Here he goes!
The Stone Cold Stunner! There's nothing like it in the... Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup.
Oh, no! Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
He sure is! Sweet tin music! Right in the kitchen! This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh no, this is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King. Although there was that rumor going around about your social security number was one. Oh no! That last shot busted him wide open!
It sure did, JR. And if I could borrow one of your lines, business is picking up.
This isn't business, King. That's a human being in there, and he's in bad shape now.
Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want. Well, it looks to me as if that arm has been targeted for destruction.
Well, if that's the case, then that's the way to do it. The ring post will do a number.
The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag. You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown, I'd say. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out here on a stretcher. Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR. I think it's pretty obvious which way this...
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile. You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think he's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand. A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
Very much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans... Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. Kane's never going to be up for the Humanitarian of the Year award, JR. But I think that's exactly what makes him such a great superstar. He'll stop at nothing to get what he wants. And that makes for some great competition.
My God! These superstars will do whatever it takes to win this match.
Maybe so, JR. I've never seen the appeal of this kind of garbage wrestling. So, JR, are you enjoying this?
And what a slobber knocker of a shot with that sledgehammer.
That'll rearrange your facial features for sure, JR.
If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another. He might be thinking of one of his favorite tunes.
No! Sweet chin music! I don't believe it! So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to...
And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. If I live to be 100, I'll never understand why they leave so many damn weapons under the ring. It's almost like they want the superstars to use them on each other.
WWE is meant to be used like that. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact. Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes. not street pubs. Oh, would you look at this. Talk about Eric. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
Did you see that? That's going to leave a mark.
I think that's the whole idea.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't be. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not.
Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this match with.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
No, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen. Right?
He sure is putting that thing to good use, JR.
I don't know if I'd call it good news, King, but it's definitely an advantage.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. I didn't think it was possible to count that slowly. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old... I don't think the manufacturers of that announce table intended for it to be used like that.
Yeah, and I think the same goes for that monitor cord.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with 1 or 2 big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper,
It seems that the ring wasn't big enough to hold these superstars.
I'm not sure this arena's big enough to hold these superstars, JR. I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say it. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky. If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injury.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is...
That table's in a million pieces, but it looks great compared to who just went through it. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
Do you think this is going to be a back-and-forth kind of match?
The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind. What a shot! You can't take too many of those and expect to stay in this.
I don't even want to think about what that feels like.
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
You think you know?